Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a bench press day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Man, it's good to be back in front of a camera making videos. The only video I've made in like the last 8 days, 9 days, was Emma's training vlog this weekend. So let's get over to it. A couple people noticed, yes, I'm messing with a suicide grip on my closed grip. Should probably discuss that just a little bit, why I'm deciding to do that. Number one, I have safety arms. Keep that in mind. There's no way the bar is ending up on my throat. I have safeties. Number two, I do get more tricep activation with it. I was playing around with it. I was thinking about the fact that with my buffalo bar, I am always stronger than the straight bar, even on my closed grip, right? I've noticed that, and I've noticed a lot of it has to do with wrist position, and I found I can get that same position and tuck. Same position and tuck with the suicide grip. I'm going to work with it. It is allowed in comp. It's more comfortable, and I feel like I get more tricep into it. No matter what variation I do with thumbs over, I don't quite get that. And I know I don't normally recommend suicide grip, but I have to be willing to adapt and do what I need to do to get at the strength level I need to get to. Coming back up and building my bench up. And I've got to do that on all my lifts. Just like you guys are seeing me do some high bar squatting without a wide stance. You know what? And I'm discussing more and more why I'm doing that. But afterwards, you guys will notice it's mostly 5s today. Yep, 5s instead of 10s. Doing a lot of 5x5. Some of it has to do with what I'm doing with my diet for cutting. Probably a pretty complex topic. It's not just the training. It's not just the tension element. There's other things going on. Now, people say, are all your clients going to do that? No. Most of my clients do 10s. Even when you guys have seen me do phases of 3s and 5s, what do you see most of my clients do? Mostly 10s for general strength purposes, particularly my drug-free clients. Right? So don't make that assumption. People always do that, and I hate that. They think that because I'm doing something in my vlogs, that's what my clients are all going to do. Most of my clients are still on conjugate. Most of them are. More than half. Most of them are doing 10s. So after that, I alternated chins with dips. And actually, after doing that closed grip work, and for those curious, I'm actually just I did the 5x5 at 75%. That's probably what I'm going to do on the main lifts. Whatever 75% of my last single on that exercise is probably what I'll do 5x5s with. And we're going to see it on squatting. We're going to see it on deadlifts, all that stuff. Okay. I'm not worried about the conditioning element to my lifting. I'm back to doing sled drags regularly, and I'm doing them for longer distances. That covers my conditioning. At this point, I'm worried about, again, keeping my tension times relatively short. It has to do with energy systems and what I'm doing with my training. Trying to only reach true glycolytic energy systems instead of ATP for a limited number of exercises. And again, that's way more complicated than I think most of my audience can handle. So I'm probably not going to delve too deep into that, other than to say realistically, I don't think rep ranges matter so much as time versus energy systems in certain ways. But that's, again, more complex topic. I really think that should almost replace the concept of rep ranges. It really should, realistically. But I only did 4 sets of the dips and 5 sets of the chin. Some people say, why only 4 sets of dips? Because I technically did 6 sets of closed grip. I mean, even those ramp ups might technically count. Maybe the second one. But the heavy one definitely counts. And then we did 5 sets after. So I got 6 sets of closed grip. If we start looking at all the muscles involved, that's 10 work sets. We're starting to get outside of our effective volumes. That is a concern, especially now that I'm in a calorie deficit. Done with my deload. If you guys notice, I'm not quite as puffy, or I didn't eat as much on my deload as I normally do. And that's going to be more and more so coming forward in the future, because I need to get leaner. I realistically, some point January, I need to be down to 205, my walk around weight, so that I can drop down real easily to the 198, with a week notice at any given time. I need to be able to do that quickly. And since I'm on a little bit lower carbs, I'm not going to be able to do the giant weight cuts I normally would do. So that needs to be a goal. It's what I need to work on. I need to get the body weight down. I need to get down to 205. And I need to be there in January. I don't have a lot of time. And I don't know if I can pull that off. We'll see. Hopefully by the end of January. So without losing strength, I need to gain strength while doing it. So it's got to be pure fat loss. After that, we did 1-arm dumbbell rows, 5x5. I'm probably a little conservative on the weight on these. I could probably bump this up a hair because I use a 100-pound dumbbell. Still, it got a training response, quality reps. But 5x5 with each arm. And again, happy with that. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this workout overall. So if we look at the pushing and pulling, we did our 285 close grip for 3. All right, and we'll keep building that up so that we get the bench back up. The close grip bench, I need to get it back to where it was before the shoulder injuries and everything else, and before cutting. So realistically, I need to get it back to 350 relatively quick on the close grip, and then to keep working towards 405. I'm hoping at some point next year to get it to 405. For now, I just want to get it back to at least where it was, at least 350. So again, that's going to take a lot of tricep work. That's going to be a lot of tricep and delt. And I'm almost actually considering, since I'm kind of doing my own version of the 531, I'm actually leaning in the direction of replacing my press day with incline day, close grip incline. That will still build the overhead press. I've seen that in my own clients who don't even press other than for maxes every now and then. Then I don't deal with the complaints of range of motion, all the nonsense. And the incline still gives me all the delt development that I'll need for my benching, but gives me some chest and stuff with it. After that, we did fat bar curls. 5x5 fat bar curls. Now these, I only went up over what I've done for 3x10, I only went up 10 pounds. It's a little light. I had reps in the tank. So we can build this up over time. But I need this for the extra grip. I like this as a grip and forearm training tool to go with the biceps. Biceps are my limit on chins and even neutral grip pull-ups. So I need the extra bicep work. But I do like the idea of a bicep exercise like this, even a big one, not just being biceps. That's why I like the fat bar work, because again, some forearm and grip training thrown in. My grip is my limit on my deadlift right now again. That's why I only pulled 625 at that event. It wasn't a lack of hamstring or glute strength or anything else. It was grip. And I feel like that's why I missed the 635. So we need to work on that. So we ended up doing close grip bench, dips, chins, 1-arm dumbbell rows, fat bar curls. I finished off with one really high rep set. Now I can actually get 100 of these fresh with this band. I don't know how many I got. I just know I got more than 50 and I hit failure. I just decided just to finish the triceps with this for the tendons, for the blood flow, for the recovery. They cramped pretty hard at the end of this because I did all that other work, and I'm not going to touch them again. So if people are like, are you going to do these every day? No. One set at the end of my workout, get blood flow to the tendons, blood flow to the muscle, done. I won't touch my triceps again until my next upper body day on Thursday. But I'm pretty happy with today's workout, so I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.